Multiple actors from the She-Hulk series have recently teased potential returns to the MCU. So let's have a season 2 update, what we know, and the potential of some of these actors and where they could return. Okay, let's get this out of the way. If you're not a fan of She-Hulk, I get it. It's definitely not for everybody. It's not my favorite, that's for certain, but I appreciate what it was going for, and I certainly appreciate how crazy it went there at the end. Going into season 1, we saw that there was listings for She-Hulk. Instead of calling it a series, it was listed as a season. And naturally, some of the people involved with it, like for example, when they were doing the wrap-up party, there was, things that were labeled She-Hulk Season 1 right there in the wrap-up party, so it kind of hints towards a Season 2. Season 2 obviously hasn't been announced as of the making of this video in early February, or mid-February, I don't know my dates, I guess. Either way, though, what's the status? Well, the actor that plays Leapfrog says he's excited to come back, but nobody's talked to him about it, but he thinks that there could be some sort of fun crossovers to be had, whether it's Deadpool or Daredevil or more She-Hulk. Tatiana Maslany elsewhere said she's keeping her hopes up in regards to season 2 because there's still a lot to explore with She-Hulk, but there's also other Marvel Studios projects where She-Hulk might be showing up. Again, choose many of the projects that are coming out that feature super soldiers where she could show up, and or Hulk characters where she could show up. Again, Secret Wars or the Kang Dynasty is a given, so who knows how long it's going to take to get some of these follow-up seasons out. But recently even, Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige, with the premiere of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, was asked about follow-up seasons, and he said that there's always options, but they got to take it one at a time because there's so much content that they got to make, and there's also things in motion that have to be produced that lead into upcoming big blow-off films, aka the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So what he's saying is, are we justified in making, let's say, 2 more seasons of She-Hulk if it's not going to contribute to the bigger picture, when we could legit make something that does enter the MCU in a more important way, like a follow-up to Moon Knight, right? Season 2 makes sense, so he can cross over with some of the MCU characters a little more, so we can get to the point where he is bouncing off of some characters like Werewolf by Night, Man-Thing, Blade, Spider-Man, Daredevil. So you see what he's saying. So it looks like they have some ideas and plans, and they've certainly teased it, but they got to find the right time and place and where it goes. So I won't be surprised if it takes a little longer to get season 2 out, because everything seems to be taking a little longer besides Loki.